Hello, everybody. My name is Kevin Nix, and welcome back to NASCAR Mailbox. We had a very entertaining set of races at EchoPark Speedway this past weekend, where Chase Elliott scored his first win of the 2025 season, and Nick Sanchez scored his first career Xfinity Series win. Corey Heim dominated the truck race at Lime Rock Park as well in the NASCAR Truck Series' first visit to that track. That NASCAR's most popular driver for many seasons over scoring the win. That is the big story from this weekend. And it comes as no surprise that this week's question is about Chase Elliott. And this question is from Jeffrey King J1B. And he says, do you think Elliott can win one or two more races this season? If so, where? I think he can, and I think he will. And I believe that because I can tell how much of a weight off the shoulders this was for Chase Elliott. He celebrated more for this win than I think he celebrated winning the championship in 2020. I have never seen him this emotional or animated after a victory. Like, I could really tell how much this meant to him, and it really seemed like he just looked like someone who was just super relieved that he finally got the job done. You can tell by how hard he was racing, how aggressively he was racing, like not just Brad Keselowski, but other drivers at the end. Like he was making moves that you don't typically see Chase Elliott make. And it reminds you of Elliott is a really, really skilled super speedway racer. He won at Talladega in 2019. He's won at all types of racetracks. So he just needed more confidence. He just needed his confidence back. And to me, that he got the monkey off his back. He got his first win in 44 races. Now that I think about it, that's a long time for him for the most popular driver to go without a win. I guess because so many other storylines have happened that kind of flew under the radar. But yeah, Elliott, 44 race winless streak. It is now done. It is now behind him. And I think he can rattle off multiple more victories here. We know how good he is on road courses. Obviously, maybe not quite as good with the next gen, but we have multiple road courses coming up in short order here, including two in a row, starting this weekend at the Chicago Street Course. So I absolutely think Elliott can win a couple more times. I foresee him winning at a road course. I don't think he's going to win at Chicago because I think SVG is just too strong. But I could see him winning at Sonoma. I could see him winning at Watkins Glen. I would say beyond that, I mean, like obviously the super speedways, he can win. Like anyone can win at the super speedways, basically. Like Daytona, Talladega, they're such huge crapshoots nowadays. But I could pencil him down for either like Sonoma or Watkins Glen. I think might be a good threat to win at Kansas. Dover could be a good track for him as well. The thing about Chase Elliott is that he has won in every type of racetrack. He's won in short tracks. He's won in road courses, super speedways. Obviously, he's won a lot in intermediates as well. Of course, I remember the dramatic win he had at the Roval in 2019. His last win was Texas last year. So he wins at so many different types of racetracks that to me it's more so a matter of confidence. And we've seen many times in the sport, once you win one time, you could rattle off multiple victories. I think of Nick Sanchez most recently in trucks last year. Had so many situations the year before where he almost won but couldn't do it. And then last year he rattled off multiple wins like it was nothing. So all he had to do was break through. So I absolutely could see Elliott winning at least one more time. I could see him potentially getting two or three more wins though, depending on how the chips fall. It's almost impossible to say exactly where, but knowing how Elliott just thrives off a positive momentum, that he can take a race win and he can absolutely run with it. So if I had to say where, I would actually put him down for Sonoma in 2 weeks. That's where I think he could have a really good shot of winning. But I would say beyond that, I think the Roval and Dover could also be tracks where Elliott could win, especially in the new age of the next gen. I mean, there is so much parity that it's hard to say that one driver is a favorite at Dover when there could be like 25 drivers that could win it. But my gut is telling me he's going to have a really strong chance to win at Dover. So I keep an eye on him for that race as well. But he's absolutely going to win again. He's a driver that thrives on confidence. He's got his confidence back. He's got his mojo back. I could tell the way he was racing. This Atlanta win means so much to him. Means a great deal to him, and I think that's going to continue into later races this year. And people forget, even though he didn't win, he was second in the regular season standings. Like he is absolutely a championship contender. He has not finished worse than 20th all year long. And of course, I'll say that now, and then he'll finish like 35th in Chicago or something. But he is so consistent. And I know we're in the age of winning wins championships, but if you're consistent enough, you can have a pretty good shot too. And Elliott's got the win he needs to at least make a semi-deep run into the playoffs, and I feel like it's going to give him the confidence to win again. But yeah, I think he's going to win at least one more time. I'd book that for sure. I could see him winning a couple more times though. I don't see him winning like 4 or 5 times like Tony Stewart did in 2011, but I could definitely see him getting another win or two. Thank you all for watching this week's edition of NASCAR Mailbox. My name is Kevin Nix, and we are heading to the Chicago Street Course for the third time this weekend, where there are thunderstorms in the area once more. And so we'll see if SVG can score the win, or if there will be an upset winner. I hope everybody enjoys the racing this weekend. Bye bye.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Come back more for some great racing video content. And if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.